Well, hello guys, and welcome back to another shopping haul. Happy Saturday. I hope all of you guys are having a wonderful weekend. We have a little bit of sun here in Northern California, super happy. I have an afternoon cup of coffee over here in the corner, girl, because I got to keep myself going. But today we're going to be doing a Amazon versus Temu haul. So we only have about 3 items from Amazon, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about this program that I was told by Amazon that rolled out, I think she said last year, versus Temu and all of the wonderful things you guys know. I am a huge Temu fan, and I do a lot of videos on here, especially since we moved into this home, to do a versus, like who's better, are they the same, do they have the same quality? So let's go ahead and roll the intro and get into today's online shopping haul. Editor, roll the tape. Okay, you guys, we are back. So today's video is an Amazon versus Temu. I am going to be doing these videos as I've been doing them in the last 6 or 8 months consistently. And the reason why I do that is because we want to compare prices, right? We want to see what the quality is versus both marketplaces. Amazon is a huge, well-known platform. There's Amazon Finds, Amazon Must-Haves, Amazon Favorites. Temu is becoming the same way. They do have a lot of perks as a company. I'm never really disappointed with Temu. I do have to tell you that and I'm not sponsored by them. I've worked with them before, but this video is not sponsored by Temu or Amazon, regardless. I am in the Amazon affiliate program and I am in the influencer program. So anything I share in my videos from Temu or Amazon, I do have affiliate links. That's up to you, no pressure. I just link those below to see if, you guys are interested in using my links, because that'll take you directly to anything I share with you that's directly from one of these companies. But I like doing these videos because I like to compare and I like to share with you what your best buy is. The only difference I will tell you is that when you order from Temu, it is coming directly from China, so it does have a little bit of a longer shipping turnaround time rather than Amazon. If you're a Prime member, you get it in 2 days, but there are some sellers on Amazon that take a little longer than 2 days. So, but there are guarantees and there are, perks that they tell you, especially with Temu. Temu gives I think it's 5 to 7 business days. It could be 10 depending on where it's coming from. And then they will reimburse you $5. So any shipping that incurs, that's just, it caps out at 5. So if you order from multiple sellers on Temu, you're gonna not get every single shipping cost back. You're just gonna get that time frame credit of $5 directly to your Temu account. Amazon's a little bit different. If you're a Prime member, you get your 2-day shipping, most likely all the time, but there are some sellers that do take a little bit longer, and they usually tell you what the time frame is when you order from Amazon. I will also say that I will tell you that I, with great confidence, and being an Amazon customer for many years, as most of us are, I will say that some of the quality of what comes from Amazon is a little bit better, but really I think it's 50-50. So you let me know what you think if you've ordered from Temu and from Amazon. So I do want to tell you guys what's in store for today's video, so what's coming up. So we're going to start with Amazon. We only have 3 products from Amazon, but what I want to talk about is something that the agent told me that rolled out last year. Was unaware of this. If you watch frequent Amazon videos, then you're going to know that this probably happened and you probably were informed. I did not know. But Amazon rolled out something called Amazon Haul, which is basically, it's like a huge marketplace of all bottom barrel clearance items. I did not know this. So the way she explained it to me was she said that this particular part of the website rolled out last year in 2025. And what it is it's kind of like lightning deals, but it's something that's consistent. But it doesn't mean that you're always going to get like prices that you wouldn't get when you shop at Amazon directly. One thing I do want to say as well that I learned by doing this haul, including the shirt that I'm wearing now. Side note, you guys, remember how when I did I don't know if you guys know this, but I do live shopping hauls as well. I thought that would be fun. And I got these 2 shirts from Amazon and I was like, oh, these are too big, girl. These are too big. These aren't going to fit me. Well, lo and behold, they did fit me. And I'm so glad that I did not, I did contact Amazon and, initiate a return, and then they just didn't want them back. And this was before I tried them on, because when I gauge a size from China, especially, I'm noticing it's weird, because it used to be when you order things from China, like if you were an eBay customer like myself or something back in the day, then you would see that some sizes from China were off, like they were smaller. And then as time has progressed, it seems like Temu and Amazon, I feel like the Chinese sizes trying to determine American sizes are a little bit oversized. So they kind of have shifted, if that makes sense. So when I pulled these up and showed them to you live in the live stream, I was like, oh, there's no way this is going to fit me. But here's what I did, though. I will tell you this, is I did put them in the washer immediately. Turn them inside out, wash them in extremely hot water, dry them on high heat, and then turn them on. And then, and then tried them on, and they fit okay. So that could have helped, I'm not quite sure, but they fit nonetheless. So hello, February. So anyway, back to Amazon. All right, so this shirt that I'm wearing here in a pink one, I ordered a pink one as well. So if you haven't seen that online shopping haul, definitely I'll link it below and at the end of the video if you want to see it. And I shared with you what I got. I got a wig from Temu. I got, it was just one item that came in from Temu. And then I got these two shirts from Amazon. And I feel like there was one other thing that I shared with you online from Amazon haul. So like I said, the most important thing I think you need to learn for Amazon haul if you try this is, and I'll leave these links below to these items that, you know, if you like them. This was just $9.99 and it has hearts on the side. I did get pink as well. The pink one has a red love, a red love word, and then also the heart on the pink one is red. And then I'm wearing some jeans that I got from Amazon as well, so I do want to promote those. I'll go ahead and put a picture up here on the side of me to share with you today's outfit. Now, I am trying to lose weight, so these pants are a little bit snug on me, but they are a little stretchy. So these are the jeans. These are mid-rise. Mid-rise for me, because I'm short, is really hard to wear, as well because I'm apple-shaped and I'm boxy. So anything mid-rise for me just kind of doesn't work, but I'm making them work. These jeans, if I was, because I'm almost 5'4", I'm 5'3.5", so if I was probably, currently I am 175, so if I was probably around 150, these would fit probably a little bit loose. I remember when I was losing weight in 2022, I lost like 40 pounds or something, and I was about 160, and these fit, they still fit snug. So I will tell you guys, if you like these jeans, they are so cute. They sell these on Temu as well, though. That's why I like to do verses. And my hauls, you guys, are long because I want to explain to you why I'm choosing the way that I'm shopping online, especially the verses. The Amazon versus Temu is really hard to condense into one. So with this Amazon haul portion, when you order there, they are lightning clearance deals. But here's the thing, is when you order from Amazon and you put them in your cart, they don't go in your regular Amazon cart. So when I link these below, they should take you to the Amazon haul portion of Amazon if you want to check it out. Even if you just want to look around and see. There is several tabs, and I did share this with you guys on the last live shopping haul. I do live shopping hauls in Dollar Tree on Thursdays, and that's our new schedule for 2026. And so I showed you guys this haul area of Amazon, and there's different tabs. There's like men, women, home, kids, jewelry, stuff like that. So these items that I'm sharing with you now came from that area, but I will tell you that the prices are not much different, to be honest, than if you were to shop directly on Amazon. So I do want to say that as well, because these shirts were $9.99 a piece. I think they're worth it. Like I said, I just was a little bit shocked that they fit me, but they did, and that's okay. But I did wash them and dry them first. So if you do get this shirt and you like it, these are mainly just like leisure lounge stuff you can wear at home. But if you like being comfortable and you're out and about, these are really cute as well. But I will tell you too, these are pretty true to size, I will say that, but they are a little bit oversized. So if you have a smaller frame, or if you're pear-shaped, I would probably say get a medium rather than a large, because these do stretch a little bit, but they are tapered, if that makes sense. So these were $9.99 on the Amazon haul portion of the website, and I think they're really cute. So as I was ordering, I did notice as well that when you order from Amazon haul, it's not going to come immediately. That's the thing. It's very different than Prime, in my opinion. So like I said, when you order from this area of the website, it's going to put these items in a cart, but they're going to be separate from your regular Amazon Prime account, which I learned myself. So I went around, I looked at all the women's stuff, I looked at the jewelry, I looked at, just a bunch of things that I was interested in. And I also did this on purpose because I wanted to compare Amazon to Temu. So that is what we're doing. So the very first thing that I got from the Amazon website was this bracelet. And I am going to take this out. This looks like it's the same brand as that wig company, but I could be wrong. But we're going to go ahead and open this. I like cheap, you know, sort of costume jewelry. It's fun. A lot of what I put on these little jewelry stands from Ross are like inexpensive jewelry. I like customized jewelry as well. And Temu and Amazon are real fun to do that with. But I will say that the quality of Amazon versus Temu are very different. So if you guys, you know, want to learn more, just, you know, stay with me here. All right, so the first thing I ordered was this. I think these are bracelets. Are these not bracelets? What are these? I feel like those are bracelets. Are those bracelets? I can't tell if they're earrings or they're bracelets. I don't know. Let's see. What are they? Oh, what is this? Oh, is it adjustable? I'm sorry. I mean, you know how when you order like a ton of stuff and you forget what you ordered? I think this is a bracelet. It's kind of neat though. Oh. Ooh, that's cute. It's a little tight on my wrist. I'm the only person I know, like when I compare my wrist to other people, like I know, you know what I mean? My wrist is so big. It's thick, you know what I mean? Because my arms are short and my arms are thick. But this is really cute. I won't lie, this is really cute. So if that interests you, I think I paid like 80 cents or something for this. So that's fun. You know, if you're getting dressed up or you want to look cute and you want to have a little bit of costume jewelry on, this is what it looks like up close. So it's like, but it's one whole brace, like it's one whole piece, and then it's just adjustable. So that's interesting. All right, the second thing I got from Amazon is, okay, so I got a skirt and I got some jeans. Now, I think the best way to do this is to do like hauls first and then try-ons, if that makes sense, because try-ons to me just take a little bit of time, you know, when it comes to how they fit and stuff. And also, I have to see what they look like on, because in case I don't keep them, or in case I get really depressed, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to, like, not show it to you because I was so unhappy, you know what I mean, with the way that it fit or whatever. Also, you guys stay tuned to the end of the video because I was going to open with this part, but I didn't. I may do I may do, like, a different video for it, but I wanted to review. I told you guys I was going to review that makeup I ordered, and I feel like maybe I'll do that in a short video. Just like 6 minutes or something, because girl, you already know I can't make 6-minute videos. But okay, so here are the jeans that I ordered. These I got, what size did I get these? Sorry, you guys, whenever I put makeup on, my face itches like crazy, and it takes all of my might to not itch my face when I'm making videos, because I'm telling you, girl, I can't. So these are made in China. These are an extra large. So these are high-rise jeans, I believe, and high-waisted. And they are just basic jeans. These are supposed to be like capri type. As you can see, these are more like a 12-14. I would say more on the 12 side originally. So if you like the stretch, I feel like these are high stretch in my opinion. So if you are a 12, you might get away with wearing this particular brand at an 8-10, which might make your day. But I will say that they, in my opinion, just holding them up, they feel like they're going to be kind of clingy. So just keep that in mind. And I'll leave the link below so you can see what it looks like on the model. But these are an extra large, and these are more like a 12-14 in my opinion. So I know these are going to fit me. I just know they're also going to fit me very snug. And like I said, I'm apple shaped. I'm very wide. My hips are broad. So, but I have small limbs, which makes it really hard. Like, you know how like people that have like pear shapes say that they always have a hard time, you know, like finding perfect jeans because they're derriere, you know what I mean? Like they have to buy a bigger size, not because of the waist, but because of their backside. So for me, I'm the opposite, you know what I mean? So I always have to buy like bigger sizes because of my stomach, and then I don't have a derriere. So it's like, it really takes a certain type of brand for me to find something I really like and feel comfortable. Because there's videos, I just posted an old video that I did from Temu, because I love Temu. I mean, I buy from them all the time. I can't tell you, between 2024 and 2026, you guys, I have spent thousands of out-of-pocket dollars at Temu. I cannot tell you how much money I've spent at Temu. And I will tell you, out of a percentage of 100, I will tell you that I was only disappointed, I would say probably 15% of the time. So I've been really pleased with everything I've gotten from Temu. They have excellent customer service, excellent returns, and excellent prices. The only thing I don't like is a lot of deception that they put upon their customers. That's the thing I want to talk about when it comes to the phone, the events, getting people to download the app and stuff like that. All right. The other thing I got from Amazon is a skirt. Now, my daughter started sending me this grunge style. She's 30. And she's like, I really like the grunge style right now, like back to the 90s. Hello, 90s, because you know they've been knocking on our door this year. And 2026, 90s is here. Okay, so they are here to visit. So with that said, you're going to see a lot of 90s fashion this year and a lot of 90s retro stuff. And so she sent me this, like, and this isn't a look that we haven't looked at before, because I remember she's like me. She kind of like gets this style and then she really just likes this one style and then she kind of goes back and forth, but she's plain like me. She doesn't like a lot of loud or print. Although I do like print. I just don't like it on me. But she's 5'9". She's in denial about it because she's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, yes, you are. But she just looks so good because her legs are so long. And I think she looks beautiful in like pastels and prints. And she just doesn't like that. You know, she doesn't like prints. She likes everything solid. So she sent me this picture and I was like, ooh, that's cute. But we've been down this road before and I have ordered this skirt from Shein before. This is from Amazon, but I've ordered this particular style from Shein and we'll see what happens because I'm hoping I ordered the right size. So this is actually a mid-length, it's same material because it's from China, but so cute. And on me, this is going to fit more longer because I'm shorter, but look how cute that is. And you can unbutton these or unsnap these. Are they buttons or are they snaps? No, they're actual buttons. So you can unbutton those and you can like wear a cute pair of boots with the tank and maybe just a little over cardigan, a crop cardigan, anything real cute. Like, you know, and I don't think that's really, I think even at my age, I could probably get away with that. But this is super cute. I have a feeling this is going to look really cute on, and she's going to want this from me. I'm going to show her this, and I think she's going to like it. The one that I got her, she picked out one on Amazon, and she did not like it. And I think one of the reasons is she hasn't learned, we were talking about this the other day, but she hasn't learned the type of style shape to buy for her physique. You know what I mean? She tends to buy things that flare out on the side or that flare out this way. Like if you stand sideways, they flare out this way. And she's kind of, I don't know, I guess you could say she's pear-shaped because she's real small on the top and she has like the thicker thighs and the derriere. So with that said, I feel like I just told her, I said, what you need to find, and I think J-Lo has like this, and who's the other girl from Married, who's the other girl that has a contract, I think at Target? I forget her name. She's like from Spain or something. I forget her name. If you know who I'm talking about. She was in a sitcom. I forget. Sophia something. Anyway, she's another one that has like a brand that she has with the stores. And both of their shape where their denim and stuff, or anything they make actually, is more pencil. And I told her, I said, when you look for a dress, you need to be looking for something more hourglass so that when you wear your stuff, it's not gonna not flatter your body, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's gonna taper around your curves rather than go flare out or flare this way, because she really likes like the Free People style. And I told her that's beautiful because you're tall, but I still feel like if you're gonna, you know, wear those types of dresses, to get something that is stretchy, like that cotton linen gathering, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what that material is, but I told her, try to find something that like is more fitting from the waist, you know, from the chest to the waist, and then tapers around your lower half, and I think you'd really like that. So that's the only reason why I'm explaining that for that skirt, because the one that I bought her was not made like that. And I think once she sees that one, she's gonna be like, yeah, this is what I was talking about. So that is Amazon, and now we're gonna move on to Temu. Okay, so we are now at Temu, and I'm gonna go through this as fast as I can because I explain, I talk, I give you a lot of fluff you probably don't care about, but that's just me, you guys. So if you subscribe to me, just get used to it. Get used to it, because your girl is lonely and she doesn't spend a lot of time around people. Anyway, all right, so I just got this. It was just at my front door. So I don't want to, I cut the top of it. I've been waiting for this. And I want to remember what I ordered. And don't you, like, especially with Temu, because it takes forever to get here. And like this order I feel like I got this at the beginning, at the end of December, I feel like, for some reason. I feel like. So some of this is clothes. I guess some of this is items. We'll see. Because I got 2 boxes here. And it sounds, sometimes I order 2 of things. Excuse me. I ordered some eyelashes, and we'll look at those in just a moment. I ordered clothes. I ordered shoes. So I did order shoes. We'll see how those work out, because my experience with Temu is I always order things that are too small. So I've been ordering a 7.5 instead of 7, hoping that that will be a better fit, and we will see that in just a moment. And then I will do a try on, I promise. I'm trying to, this schedule for this channel is Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and I'm trying to figure out how to implement, I think Sundays I want to do a try on, just to like go back and share with you what this stuff looks like. I am trying to learn style in general, because I'm not good at style. I never have been. I'm very plain when it comes to style. I've always struggled with it. I'm not trendy, I'm not funky. I follow a lot of women over 45 and over 50 on Instagram that have the most amazing style, and I love the fact that I'm watching women that are over 45 just have fun with style, because that's me. Like, I don't want to just you know what I mean, just be forced to buy a certain style because that's what people think we should do in our 50s, but I don't want to look ridiculous either, if that makes sense. So, all right, so with that said, here's everything. Okay, so we're gonna start with this loose stuff so we don't forget. So one of the things I did order were these little spoons for Valentine's Day, and these were for my coffee bar. These were for a set of 4. I want to say, I will link them below, but I think these were only $5 or something. And I thought they were really cute. So if you guys are into this, they have everything. They have some for spring. They have some for, you know, every holiday that comes around. They have some if you just like the antique style, because I love Exo McKenna is my favorite in terms of design, and I just love the fact that she always goes to estate sales and finds like these vintage things. But with Temu, if you're looking to, you know, like buy a couple things that you want to look like vintagey, but I mean obviously they're not, but Temu just has some really amazing vintage stuff. So my best advice with Temu, and I'll share this with you on an online shopping live stream, is to just put vintage items, or just put vintage in the search bar of Temu, and you will see just about everything they have, and they have some pretty amazing stuff. So I got these spoons for my coffee bar, and I don't know, I haven't done it yet. I mean, I bought some Joanna Parker stuff from Home Goods, but I just haven't really, I mean, I already put it near the coffee bar, but I really haven't done anything with the coffee bar. So anyways, all right, so here, I have a feeling this is another set of spoons, because oh, these are the same thing. These are the same spoons. I don't know why, but I ordered 2. I do that sometimes, you guys, is I'll find 2 different sellers that are selling the same thing, and these basically are the same exact spoons I just showed you a moment ago, but these were a set of 2. So I feel like the better buy was the first set that I just showed you. So I don't know. I'll link them below, and you can look around and see what you think is the best buy. Again, I'm never disappointed with Temu. I'm really not. One thing I've always learned, though, is to tell my people that watch my videos is always make sure that you pay attention to what the garment is made out of. I don't care if you're buying a pillow cover or a tablecloth or a shirt, jeans, shoes, anything. Just make sure you understand what you're getting before you get it, because I just think that's the biggest mistake of customers is, you know, just not reading. I mean, I can't tell you the amount of reviews that I read everywhere on every company by saying, well, it's a little smaller than I thought, or something like that, all because they're not really paying attention to this measurement. So what I have learned with Temu especially, I'm not sure about Amazon because I kind of go through Amazon so quickly, but Temu has they make sure that they put the measurements of whatever it is that you're buying in the photos. And if you don't really look, because I know some people get confused and think, because a lot of times international countries use centimeters, but they've been really good about converting and putting things like a / with the measurements. So just make sure if you're, because the reason why I'm saying this is because I was looking for a bag, like a purse, and I couldn't tell you how many people said this purse was too small, too small, too small. But it says, like, on this purse I was looking at, that it was like 7.5 inches. And if you think about it, 7.5 inches is very small. So it was more like a evening purse than a regular purse, if that makes sense. All right. So, okay, so we don't have that much to share, and I'm kind of glad. I do have other items that I had sent to my other house on accident, and I forgot, so I didn't know. But I will share that with you when I get it, because I think my son's supposed to come over and pick up something that he's been meaning to come over and get for a while now. Okay, So I'm gonna go ahead and go into the clothes, and this is probably gonna be the same situation as the two shirts that I'm wearing, like one of the shirts that I'm wearing now. Because remember when I told you, I don't know if you saw that live stream, but if you didn't, you need to see it, because I'm like, oh, this is too big. This is too big. It's not gonna fit me. Girl, it fit me, okay? It fit me. Your girl is a 12-14, okay? And she needs to just wake up and understand she's a 12-14. So again, so this is very similar to what I'm wearing. Now this though, is this a large? I don't know. I gotta grab that again. I have a feeling this is a medium. So you see how this is the same, but it's different, if that makes sense? Like, cause see how the sleeve has a heart on it? So this is Amazon, remember? This is Amazon that I'm wearing, okay? And this is Temu. So what I will tell you about the difference between the two garments is that this shirt feels a little bit more like a cotton blend. Some kind of cotton, it's not quality cotton, but this one, I will tell you, even though it came from China as well, is a little bit thicker and a little bit better made. So I will tell you that. And this one is a little bit thinner. So I can just, but I love it. I absolutely love it. I do feel like I ordered this in a medium, but I'll put it on the screen. I'm not going to bend over because as soon as I move, you see my camera, see? And so I'm trying to sit so you don't see that because it's just tacky. But anyways, that's super cute. Very, very, casual. And I'm sorry for the glare, you guys. I'm filming during the day. I normally film at night, so I like the ambient glow that it gives my videos. So if you guys see me filming at night a lot, that's why. I don't film during the day just because it's so hard to get good lighting, as you can see, because the lighting shifts. It goes from cool to warm, and it all depends on like how I move. If you can see that, look. So you can see it'll go like from a cool blue to like a sepia, tinted look. And so it's really hard for me in editing too. But anyway, this is really cute. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I will definitely put it in the description box and let you know. But I can tell you right now, you girl, anything I share with you is affordable, okay? Because your girl I just don't overdo it. I would love to shop at the better websites, and I have made this promise to myself that I am gonna start shopping more at like the Rack. And not so much TJ Maxx, because I feel like, I don't know. I mean, TJ Maxx is okay, but I feel like they sell a lot of irregular stuff. And I feel like a lot of people just don't pick up on that. But I'm going to start ordering a little bit more from the Rack. So stay tuned for that. And then I think I'm also going to start shopping a little bit more at Old Navy and American Eagle. I've been searching around because ever since I ordered from JCPenney's for Christmas, I feel like that's kind of what kicked me into wanting to order better quality clothes. So, Temu and Amazon and everything is nice, but you get what you pay for. You know what I'm saying? All right, this shirt, before we go on, is yellow. Yellow is my absolute favorite color, especially with dark hair. I love yellow. So this came from London. And it was on Temu. Can you believe that? It came from London. How interesting. It really did. It says importer, Dublin, Ireland, and then it says Churchill Place, London. So I'll show you. So just because you're ordering from Temu does not mean that you're not going to order from another country, which is super cool. I mean, it's kind of just nice to know that because it gives us an idea of where other garments come from. But in terms of the size, this is a medium. Yeah. So I did order a medium in this one, and I'm kind of glad I did. It is a little bit on the smaller side, but I think it's better. So this is like a really soft, buttery yellow. It's just a regular good old shirt. This is 68 on it. Now it is on the website. Sorry about the lighting, you guys. On the website, that's why I feel like I need to continue to just kind of commit to filming at night, because I just feel like the lighting is better. You can get a better idea of what everything I'm sharing with you is. But I will leave a link below so you can go directly to the garment. But this is a medium. So I will tell you that if you are a 12-14, depending on your physique, your structure, your body structure, that's where you have to determine if large versus medium is better. Everything from Temu is pretty stretchy, but I will tell you this is pretty hugged to the body. So it's got like some kind of spandex in it or something, you can tell. But I really love that. So if nothing else, I can wear it underneath something. But as you can see, it's a very baby yellow. It's very, very light. But on the model, it showed more of like a lemon or a banana yellow. So, but I love yellow regardless. I love yellow, especially yellow with dark hair is chef's kiss. Anyway, okay, so here is another shirt. This is baby pink. I'm on a pink thing. I don't know what it is. I think it was like Valentine's Day, and everything I was seeing was like red and pink. And I'm like, I tend to go overboard anyway. But this is also the same kind of shirt. This is a t-shirt, and this says Moody on it. It's cute. I don't know. I mean, it's just a regular t-shirt. If you've ordered anything from Temu or Shein, then you kind of get the idea. A lot of what they make is polyester, rayon. There's also something that starts with a V, but a lot of it is cheap, inexpensive, sort of shiny material that's real stretchy. So like I said, this is just a regular t-shirt. I just said moody on it, and I thought that was cute because I am always in a mood, girl. I'm always in a mood. But this is really cute. So I was happy that I ordered a lot of pastels with today's order. Okay, and then I saw this. Now they had 3 forms of this, I will tell you. I will link all 3 below. I will show you on the screen exactly what I'm talking about. So they had a white one, and this was just advertised with Shein too. This kind of shares with you like that a lot of these marketplaces are exactly the same. The sellers are from the same, country. So obviously it seems like they're just brands that country knows. But Shein and Temu also, and Amazon, all of them, they kind of all have the same thing. But this was kind of being promoted highly on Shein rather than Temu. But Temu has a lot of sponsored ads on Instagram as well when I'm on there, and it shows it to me for some reason. But I was gonna order this one. It's white and it has 3 hearts, and it goes from the shoulder in the middle to the other shoulder. So I thought about getting that one, and I may still order that one. And then they have this one as well in red also. So everything red has white, and everything pink has red, and then I feel like and everything white has red. So this is really nice. I won't lie, this is really well made. Wow, this is cute. It is cropped, as you can see. Now, this is so cute. Look how cute that is. Now now here's the thing about this one. I have been so nervous about ordering from Temu different styles, and I did look at the material. I did, so don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But this I know this runs small. I can see it. I don't know if you guys can tell through the camera, but this runs really small. It's super adorable, and it comes, like I said, in white with the red heart, pink with the red heart, and red with the white heart. So these are absolutely stunning. But I will tell you that I'll put it on and I'll make it work for a photo. But as far as wearing it like out and about and stuff, I don't think this is gonna fit me. I think it's gonna be too small. I should have ordered a large, and I was just afraid, because a lot of times I'll order larges and they just don't fit right. They'll either be too big on the top, too small on the bottom, too wide on the bottom, too tight on the top. The sleeves won't fit me right. They'll be too long, too short. So there's always some kind of irregularity that I find with Temu for some reason, but this, I have to tell you, is stunning. So it does look a little youthful, but it's so cute. I mean, really, look at that. Don't you think that's cute? Look how cute that is. And it's a hoodie. See? It's a hoodie, and it's got like little strings. So we'll see. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like everything I order in the size that I order, I'll definitely tell you. Now, like I said, if you normally wear a large, this sweater especially, it was only, I don't remember how much I paid for it, because I buy so much from Temu and they give me codes and stuff, so I will say prices will vary. But I feel like that sweater right there was advertised for like $15 or something. And the only thing I will tell you is I wish I would have ordered a large, because I can already tell the quality of the knit is thicker. So I feel like even though it's a crop sweater, I feel like I might be able, I mean, it's gonna go on me. The problem is will it be loose enough for me to wear comfortably, or will it be too snug? So I just want to say that, because I'll tell you, I've been every size in my life. I will tell you that. I mean, I've been a 0, I've been a 2, I've been a 4, I've been a 6, I've been a 10, I've been a 12, I've been a 14, I've been a 16, but I've never been an 18. I've never been an 18, 20, 22. I've never been any of that. Even though my waist is very large, my waist itself measures very large. Maybe it's just that I never wanted to go there. I never ever wanted to like go and face the mirror that I probably was a true 18 or something like that. But I've never really bought pants that were bigger than a 16. And then ever since like stretch denim and stuff came out and was a thing, then I always kind of stay safe with that. High-waisted jeans fit me better, but I am wide. So a lot of high-waisted jeans, even though they're high, I still have, a thick center that actually, you know what I mean, that overflows into my jeans. And that happens to me all the time. That's nothing new. But it's weird because even if I buy a giant size, then the legs swim on me. The legs literally are so big. I can tell you right now, because I've measured my thighs, my legs, I mean, man, when I got my gastric bypass, girl, I measured everything. I measured my arms, my wrists, my forearms, my neck, you know what I mean? My waist, my bust, my hips, everything. And I will tell you that my thighs in general, I would say are probably, I want to say maybe 14 inches. That might even be being generous. You know, I want to say my thighs are small. They go wide up more towards my hips for sure, but it's my midsection. It's like from underneath my chest to my my hip, like below my hips. That's where I'm super wide. So that's where all the, you know, I have that whole cortisol, you know, storing all my fat in my belly. That's just our family. And I was kind of doomed because I got that on both sides of the family. My mom is shaped like that, and then my dad's family was shaped like that, so there was no way I was going to get around it. The only way that I could ever probably change the appearance of my body is to actually have surgery, you know, to make it look like I want. But I've had the opportunity to get consultations over time and stuff, and I'm too nervous. I have too many risks, you know, and too many experiences with procedures that went south on me, and to do something voluntarily, cosmetically, just is too, I don't know. It's just, and I mean, you know, the doctors reassure you, hey, it's standard, you know, it's going to be fine. You know, I do this all the time. I've done thousands of surgery and all of that. And that's all fine and well. Not that I don't trust physicians, but what I don't trust is how my body is going to respond to the recovery or to the anesthesia, because that is where once something happens to me, I can't take it back. So even this morning, I was looking at my body and I was like, you know, when I first lost my weight with gastric bypass, I went and I was like, they told me what it would, what they would do, like, you know, how much excess skin I was carrying, where I was carrying it, what the likelihood of what they would remove if I had it done, what the insurance coverage would probably cover, and what I would have to pay out of pocket, and so forth. And I just was so hesitant. And I was like, is it worth it? Like, obviously the outcome, you know, you're more pleased, you're healthier, whatever the case is for whatever's happening, especially when you lose weight. And you have kids and all that, you know, they tell you they tell you all these things, you know. It's like when you have gastric bypass and they give you hiatal hernia, like they give you, you know, they tell you what's happening. Most people have, they say, you can ask your own physicians, okay, or watch videos or whatever, but they say most people just have like a slight hiatal hernia, which is repairable when you have gastric bypass. But I had it very mildly. I didn't have it severe like some people they were saying have had it. But even so, when you go on this journey of all these, you know, trying to get healthier in this way, because my surgery was done for diabetic purposes, but also it's like, here's the thing. I do want to say this before I share the last two items, is that the people that say that they don't do this stuff for vanity reasons is just kind of, I mean, you need to be honest about that, because it's not like I'm putting anybody down or I'm trying to bring negative light on anybody. But what I'm saying is that when you make an improvement on your body, their vanity is already embedded in that. Like there's really no way you can say, well, I didn't do this for vanity reasons. You can't say that, because you know what I mean? Especially if you're in public, especially if you're on social media, because you're like literally advertising the improvements that you made, and you want to shout from the rooftops. You want to share the cosmetic things that are improving your appearance. So it's hard to say, well, I didn't do this for vanity reasons when you're blasting yourself all over the place, you know. And like I said in my snark video on Wednesdays, because that's like, I have something to say about that too. But I'm going to save that for the makeup review, because that's next. But I will tell you that, you know, I just need to say that, because it's like everybody always says, oh, I didn't, you know, I mean, even me, I could have said, listen, my dad and all his 9 siblings died from, you know, or passed away, let's say, from diabetes. And when I went to go see my surgeon, I was the smallest case in that clinic. I was only 192 pounds. And for them, in their eyes, they were like, you're really small for us to consider doing this. But after looking at my dad's history, he said, no, I think this would be a benefit to you. I really do, because then this is going to save you from being twice the size, and, you know, and you coming to see me 10 years from now, you know, at 280 pounds or something like that. So I would rather do it for you now to keep you in that safe zone than to, you know what I mean? Than to have you be in this terrible spot when I could have helped you earlier. So he did that. But, you know, we all go through, like, as you go through this process and you just start shedding this mounds of excessive pounds, And then, and then, I mean, the next step for anyone that loses weight is to get surgery. That's just part of it. It's just part of the process. It's part of the plan when you go in and you talk, because they'll tell you in stages how this is going to work. And I just feel like you can't really say it's not for vanity. I mean, you can say that the sole purpose of doing it is for a medical reason, yes, but the issue with that is that the surface part of it is vain. It is vanity, and you own it because you do look fantastic. You are going to look better than you ever have. You're going to want to shout that from the rooftops. You're going to want to share this massive success with the world or whoever you want to share it with, and you're going to want to be proud of that. And that is vain. Like, you can't have one foot in and one foot out and say that it's not vanity when it really is. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you reaping the vanity benefits of something that may have started with a medical purpose. But regardless, when we're talking about clothes and sizes, you know what I mean? So with me, I lost the weight. I don't know. This could have been because of my size, but when I lost my weight, I think the lowest, because they told me all kinds of things. They said, oh, you're going to be 110 pounds. And I went, are you sure? And they went, oh God, yes. And I didn't. I lost the bare minimum, because I wasn't morbidly obese. I lost the bare minimum of what the excess fat that I was carrying, and it didn't last. You know what I mean? It really didn't last. I mean, obviously that's my burden to carry, that I didn't change my lifestyle for good and keep that weight off as they instructed me to. But I can say that now that I'm 100 years out, I'm still no bigger than I was when I started. You know what I mean? And I'm very conscious of the numbers as well. Like, because I started at 192. I think when they did my surgery, I was 205. But regardless, I've never really exceeded 192. Like, I don't let myself ever get beyond that number. So to me, that's a victory in itself. So when I shop for clothes, it's like fun, because even though I am overweight, I'm in my 50s, girl. I don't give a damn. I don't care. I mean, obviously when I look in the mirror, I'm thinking, I wish I looked better. I wish I felt better. But there's ways for me to do that, because one thing I have learned with surgery is that you can melt weight away so easily, and you can put it on just as quickly. So it's like, it's an even flip side of the coin. It's even. There's no one greater than the other. It's literally, but I'll tell you right now, my body cannot physically endure any abuse of what the choice I made with the surgery. I cannot overeat. I can't eat certain things even this day. So I don't regret it. And when I do lose weight, I still have the opportunity to wear these cute clothes. So I did order these eyelashes. They are natural and full. They have volume in them. Are they good? Are they quality? I don't know. These seem like the same kind of lashes that Dollar Tree sells. So I don't know. When you're looking, I don't do lashes. I want to learn how. I really do, because I'd like my eyes to be more prominent, especially now that I'm getting older. I feel like I really would like to find. I know a lot of people just order Ordell, and I think there's an equivalent of Ordell that a lot of people order. But I just wanted to try the Temu style, so I got these. Well, I can talk your damn ear off. That's why we timestamp. You need to get your blanket and your coffee, because you're gonna be like, I'm gonna be here all damn day like it's a movie. Girl, just get to the damn things you're sharing, okay? You really need to know your life story. No, we don't. Anyway, okay, so I did get some. Before I move on to the shoes, let's see what's in this box. I feel like this is a dupe. I do this. I order something and then I end up ordering it twice and not realize it. And maybe it's just different sellers that are selling the same exact thing. Because I feel like this. What is this? Oh, I know what this is. Okay, so this is simple. This is something, because we have a big basin sink. My mom hates it. I don't mind it, but there's certain accessories that you need for a big basin sink. I know they're a thing. I don't like that it's stainless steel. I will tell you that. I think it'd be a lot prettier if they would have did it white porcelain. But when you have the big basin sinks, I feel like you need to get racks for them. You need to get like a tub, to wash the dishes. And then what I have realized with our home, we're renters, but with the setup of the sink is there's not a lot of room around the actual sink to put anything. So I got this thing. I'll show you a picture of it. But I got this thing. The reason why I got it is because it's supposed to be like this thing that you can put like your soap and, you know, your bottles, and then any water that when you set them down is supposed to roll off the bottom tray. I'll take it out for you so you can see what I'm talking about. These, I don't remember how much these were, but I got 2 because the top of the sink is so big. And I'm hoping my mom will like these. So that's what it looks like. You see how on the side it's made so that this, you know, when you put your bottles in there, if they're seeping or something, though, any excess water will just fall right into the sink. So it also came with this little rack thingy. Obviously this is really inexpensive because it's bent, but this little rack, see this little thing right here? I don't know if you can tell, but this little thing right here is for a rag, and my mom loves to have a rag next to the sink. I'm not too much into wash rags. The reason why is, especially when you're doing dishes and stuff, is because they stink. They tend to like build up mold and bacteria and stuff, and then they just smell. She's very much on, she's kind of old school that way. She likes wash rags, but what she does is she'll wring them out and then she'll drape them over the top of the sink, the spout on the sink, and I just don't like that. So I got this thing hoping she'll like it. So I got 2 of them. So that's what the 2 boxes are for. Okay, and then last but not least, I got 2 pairs of shoes. Now I do have some other garments that are coming, so I will share those with you. I also have put a couple more things. I'm going to be placing another Temu order. There's a couple things I want to add to the loft when I redecorate it before we go, because I want to know, like, I'm hoping to find a new house with the loft, because the loft is a perfect place for a studio. I just absolutely love the loft space. So I want to try to revamp this loft into a spring, like go from dark to light for you and see what it looks like. So that way when we move, I'll know exactly how to do it. But just stay tuned for that, because I really would like to transform it. But I am going to be making another Temu order, point being, because I have some furniture. And I'm also, the next video I'm going to make too for next Tuesday, just so you know, is I want to tell you guys what my absolute favorite furniture finds are from Temu that I already own. And those are purchases that I've made through 2025 from 2024 all the way to the end of 2025. All the things I bought from Temu and how I grade them, how I like them. So that video is going to be interesting. So stay tuned for that. Okay, last but not least, I got some tennis shoes. I'm very excited. I'm very excited about this. I'm excited. Now, I didn't know if I wanted purple, but I got them anyway. Super cute. I don't own purple tennis shoes, but I thought they were so cute. These ran about, oh God, they look small. Oh my God, what size are they? Okay, before I take everything out, hold on, because every single time, did I order a 7? Because I know better. I do the same thing with Shein every time. I do it with Shein every single time. What did I order? I thought I ordered a 7.5. It says 39, which I think is a 7. I'm telling you, with these, please beware of these Chinese sizes, girl. Size up, because every single time I order a shoe from them, I mean, I don't know about you guys, and I know it's really hard to tell in camera, but this looks like a 6. And every single time I end up having to return them because they're too damn small. So these were advertised, I think, as a 7.5. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna put my foot in there because I have a feeling these are too small. They feel like they might fit. I don't know, girl, I don't know. I have like literally this much. Like this much. Because my foot is, like if I scoop my foot up to the top, I have about this much, okay? I have about that much room. They're just not long enough, and I can't take the risk of my toe hitting the edge, because there's nothing worse than wearing cheap shoes. And the only reason why I say this is because I have a pair of boots from them when I first did a deal with them, and they were, I still wear them, but because of the seal on the end of them, my toe hits the edge, and it hurts so bad. I cannot tell you how much it hurts. So I'm gonna have to. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to return them. I absolutely cannot. I cannot. I just refuse to ruin my feet. I refuse. This happened with a pair of shoes that my son bought me too for Christmas. I absolutely love those shoes so much, and they're just too small. I don't know what it is with China. They need to get with it. And China even puts the measurement. Here's the thing I'm going to tell you, okay, to do with Temu, is go on Temu or go on, I mean, I don't know. I would prefer you go on Temu just because I think you're going to get better prices. But buy a ring sizer, buy a wrist sizer, and buy a foot measuring thing. And buy a foot measuring thing. And the reason why I tell you that is because then you won't go through this. This happens to me all the time too with Shein. Every time. And I just can't, I'm getting to the age where I just cannot let my feet ache. And it's always just my big toe, like it's always just my front toe because the way my toes are shaped. Because my foot isn't necessarily narrow. My mom's foot is very narrow, but my dad's foot was super wide. So it's like I got right in the middle, and I can't wear shoes that are too small. I just can't. I can't. And I don't think this is an American size 8. I really don't. I think it's just probably maybe a 7. And I just have noticed as I've aged that my foot has gone from a 7 to a 7.5. And one of the perfect examples of sharing that with you is my JCPenney haul, because I told you guys at my JCPenney haul, all the nicely made shoes, good brands, fit me. Temu's really good. You can go and drop these off at a UPS store, and they're really good like that when it comes to returns. So, and I have a feeling this is going to be the same. Now, was I smart? Did I buy an 8? Let's see. Because they always say 7.5 and they don't mean it. This says it's a 39 too. I don't know. This one looks bigger though. This one looks way big. I don't know if that makes sense, but this one looks really big. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. So this is what these look like. Super cute. I don't know. Let's see. I'm scared. I'm either scared that a shoe is going to be too big or too small. Never in the middle. I can never find a shoe that fits me comfortably. I will tell you guys these. I gotta return these too. These are probably these are. See, so I have this much room. I have this much room in them. Now, if I tie them, they just look more like a 9. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Let me know what you think about Chinese sizes, because every time I order shoes, I can't get it right. It's like, I don't get it. I just don't understand it. I don't understand why I can't get these right. Because these are too big. So they're either too big or too small. I can't seem to find the 7.5 that I'm looking for. So I can't keep these because they're just too small. They're just too damn small. All right. I mean, excuse me, I'm sorry. They're too damn big. Ugh, I'm so upset about this. So yeah, anyway. So we got to return these. I mean, these, I definitely have to return them. Because they're just too, knowing me is I'll force myself and I'll convince myself to keep them, because I'll be like, well, maybe they're not that big, but they are. I can tell. Shoes are something I know. Shoes are something I immediately know. Like, I don't mess around with shoes because I know exactly what will fit me, what's comfortable, and what's not. Because I have a ton of shoes. And I don't have this problem when I go to TJ Maxx or TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I don't have this problem. I never have this problem. But only when I order from Shein and when I order from Temu. And now I'm having that problem ordering from Amazon as well. So I'm going to have to return them. I'm going to have to. They just don't fit. They're more like an 8. And these are like neutral with a white stripe. And these were kind of like a dupe to the ones my son bought me for Christmas, because I was so disappointed. I love those shoes. They're platform tennis shoes, and I absolutely love them, but they're just too small. And he's like, well, you return them, because I'm not going to return them. And I still haven't returned them, and that was in December. I'm probably past the time frame now. I'm terrible at returns, you guys. Terrible. Like, I'd rather sell something than return it, because it's just too much of a hassle to return it. Yeah, can't do it. But the 7s I bought from Walmart were fine. So, got to return these too. Okay, you guys, so that is everything that I got from Amazon versus Temu. Do I see better quality from the Temu stuff versus the stuff that I got from Amazon? No, I do not. I would say they're probably 50-50 in quality. They both of the sellers that I bought from Amazon and from Temu are obviously Chinese. So I don't see a difference. I was very pleased with the majority. I would say 90% of the time when I order something from Temu, it's fantastic. Very rarely do I not like it. Usually I'm forced to send it back because it's too small. Like the wig. The wig didn't turn, like when I did the live stream and I did the wig live haul, it didn't look like it wasn't gonna look okay. But then I didn't realize, I guess when I ordered the wig, that I should have ordered a lace wig. I keep forgetting because I'm not skilled in wigs, you know, so I just wanted to order a wig to try it on my head to see if I even liked a wig on my head. But I guess that is kind of not productive because you need to be ordering the style of wig that you want to start wearing to see if you can actually do it. And so I need to order a lace wig. Now, I started looking at some more wigs on Temu, so I am going to order a couple more and just see. I have ordered wigs from Amazon before, not expensive ones, just affordable ones, just to see if I could put them on my head to see if I like them. And those were lace wigs, but they were real small, like just this portion of the lace showed. So it was, and it had a built-in part and everything. One of the reasons why I'm trying to go down this road for 2026 is because my hair is falling out enormously. I may just be anemic right now because when you're gastric bypass, you tend to go anemic all the time. And so I'm wondering if maybe it's my vitamin deficiency that is causing my hair to fall out so much. And so that's why I've been, like, I'm gray all over right now, and I'm really worried about coloring it because I'm already losing so much natural hair. And I even trimmed it to see if that would help, and it's still falling out in mass amounts. And so I'm like, if I put this dye on my head again, am I going to lose even more hair? So I'm kind of nervous about that. So we'll see. I thought if I could give my hair a rest and I could learn how to like either a topper or a wig, maybe that could be an option for me to wear. But I don't know, girl. I don't know. So that is everything from Temu. Hope you like this video. Let me know what you like the most. Everything I got from Amazon and Temu will be linked below. I hope you guys check something out if you liked it. I have a feeling if you order anything that I ordered, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. And they are all very affordable prices. So definitely check it out. Check out the Amazon haul portion as well, the haul area of the website. I think you're gonna have fun looking at that, and maybe order a few items and see what you think. I had fun today. I'm very excited about sharing all these things with you. So thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you guys next time. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye guys.